Opening scene. A quiet room. Terrell sits at a desk with a notebook open. He takes a deep breath, then begins to speak directly to the camera. You know, when people talk about divorce, there's a lot of focus on the kids, and rightfully so. Their mental stability, their well-being, it's what keeps you up at night wondering if they'll be okay. And then of course there's a massive spotlight on the mom. Everyone rushes to make sure she's supported, that she's coping, that she has what she needs to move forward. But there's someone else in this equation, someone who often gets overlooked, the dad, the husband, the man who, despite the brokenness, is somehow expected to just keep it all together. You see, when you're walking through the journey of a divorce, especially after years of marriage, 17 years in my case, people tend to assume that the man will just be okay. Like, we're somehow built to endure the emotional wreckage and just keep going, but the truth is, no one really checks on the dad. And all the while, you're still trying to be the best dad you can be. You want to shield your kids from the pain, be their rock, their constant. But how do you do that when you're barely holding it together yourself? Who makes sure that dad is okay? We're human, we feel the same pain, the same sadness, the same confusion, and we deserve the same support. So if you're a dad going through this, know that you're not alone. It's okay to feel, to hurt, and to heal. It's okay to be vulnerable. And most importantly, it's okay to prioritize your own well-being, even when it feels like the world has forgotten about you. We're in this together, and we'll come out stronger on the other side.
As Terrell drove home alone, the thoughts came rushing in. What went wrong? What did he do wrong? Was there something, anything, he could have done differently? But then, through the whirlwind of emotions, another thought pierced his heart. Marriage wasn't just a contract. It was a covenant, a commitment before God. This union wasn't just about two people, it came from the mind and heart of God himself. No matter what was done or said, it was supposed to be worked through, worked out. That was the vow. That was the promise. Yet here he was, facing the reality that his marriage was ending, not by his choice, but by accepting hers. And in doing so, he felt like he was breaking a sacred covenant, dishonoring the commitment he made before God. The weight of that realization sank him deeper into guilt, shame, and depression. He couldn't understand the why behind it all. Why was this happening? Why did it have to end this way? The scene flashes back to memories of Terrell and his wife. Their wedding day, the plans they made, the dreams they shared. He needed a reason to keep going, to get up and live. But it was no longer the business they purchased and started together. That dream was gone, the doors closed, their employees let go. It wasn't the land they owned or the 7,000 square foot home they had planned to build together. All of it felt like ashes, reminders of a future they once talked about, dreamed about. A future that would never be. What do you do when everything you built, everything you dreamed of, is stripped away? When the very foundation of your life is shaken? Terrell was searching for that answer, desperate for something, anything to hold on to.